Well, we have got 3-4 other names in the list, but our senior member, Mr. Dev Gowdaji, former Prime Minister, is requested. So, he wants to speak early. So, I will request him to speak.
Thank you very much, sir. I have spoken on the general budget about 4 days back. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the Honorable Agricultural Minister, who has got better experience, which I have already said. When I was the member of the Standing Committee on Agriculture, I have seen the progress, what has been done in Madhya Pradesh. I once again congratulate you. The Honorable Prime Minister has selected you as one of the best agricultural ministers. Sir, not to praise or to take any benefit from you. Now I am not going to quote facts and figures. I don't take much time on that issue. In Karnataka, some of our friends on this side criticize bitterly. They have got the right to criticize the budget, as we are going to praise what we think. In Karnataka, tomato, perishable item, mango and grapes. One of the most important horticultural product, exporting from Karnataka to various countries. And the farmers are getting much benefit. Even the rice is going to be exported. I can quote so many other issues. So the point is, why the youths coming from villages to cities? Sir, please think over. In last 10 years, the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has introduced several programs. Atmanirbhar, so many programs, sir. I am not going to go on list those things. But the point is, even today, why educated youths comes from villages to town? If they own 3 acres, 2 acres, 5 acres, dry land, they can't get the livelihood unless and until, because the vagaries of monsoons, sometimes there will be excess monsoon, sometimes there will be no monsoon at all. And the farmers will suffer, those who are dependent only on dry land. This is the major issue which we have to apply our mind. There is so much of water. Sir, 5 departments, agriculture, horticulture, sericulture, animal husbandry. Sir, these are the 4 or 5 departments should come. Fisheries. I know there are 5 ministers handling these departments. These are the departments which are going to help the poor who are suffering on account of vagaries of monsoons. That is why these 4 or 5 departments should work with coordination and see that the poor people who are suffering on account of vagaries of monsoons, which we cannot, the rain god cannot under our control. Sometimes there will be excess, sometimes there will be no rainfall. Sir, this is a major issue in this country where the farmers are suffering. The educated youth, why they are coming to cities, they can even get a livelihood by working in some private, with some private people with 20,000 rupees. Now the contract laborers, everywhere, even government hospitals, there will be the nurses, midwives, all these people are being true contract laborers. Sir, this is, though they have passed nursing courses, but they get 20,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees. This is the situation, what is prevailing in this country. How we should avoid this? Prime Minister has taken several steps. I do agree. But the problem is so enormous. That's why I only mentioned availability of the labor is the biggest challenge in farming today. There is a continuous migration of youth from rural areas to urban areas. Skilled youths in various form operations becomes essential to sustain farm productivity. Hence, giving due attention to train the farm youths in various skill-based farm mechanized operations are essential to take up timely farm operations. The attracting and retaining of youth in agriculture IRYA implemented by ICAR through KVKs may be expanded to all the 731 KVKs across the country to train and to retain the skilled youth in farming. This is one of the most important factors which I would like to bring to the notice of the Honorable Agricultural Minister. Sir, the other point is, on that day, I said about this jackfruit. Jackfruit can be grown in any dry land. When once it is planted, the life of the jackfruit, as you know, sir, it is hundreds of years. Just I will quote one para. It has been grown for centuries and is well adopted. The greatest advantage of this wonderful tree is that once it is planted, it can take care of generations due to its hardy nature, which requires minimum care and considered to be truly organic fruit, which can be grown as economically viable fruit crop compared to the other food crops. Considering the variety of benefit in the recent years, the jackfruit is being taken up as pure crop, monocrop, not only in India, but also in Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Sri Lanka. Out of the jack growing countries, Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, China, and Mexico is a money spinning crop today. Why not India? Sir, I will give a note. I have prepared a note on this issue. You are one of the person who is well committed to the farming sector. I am going to, because I don't want to read all these full notes I have prepared. I will hand over to your good self. Please kindly consider. This doesn't require more water and give more benefit. And we have got all type of vitamins. This has been established by experts. I will hand over with your kind permission. If you permit, I will hand over.
No, you can give it to table up. They will hand over to the minister.
Thank you very much, sir. And sir,
No, through table up, Suraj. He will give it to them, and then they will hand over.
Table of the House. Sir, the other important issue about the loans. Sir, national cooperation policy. Our government will bring out a national cooperation policy for systematic, orderly, and all-round development of cooperative sector, fast-tracking growth of rural economy, and generation of employment operations on a large scale will be the policy goal. I appreciate, sir. Sir, some states, because if we mentioned any state, immediately those states who wants to destroy the working system of the cooperative, the societies, there are already the cooperation, the national cooperative policy was brought down during the Vajpayee's period. At that time, if my memory is correct, our Chaudhry Ajit Singh was the cooperative minister at that time. Sir, now the point is adding more members, scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, backward class, are already there with the government nominees, 3 nominees. They want to add another 3 members to demolish these institutions which are working without any amount of fraud by adding 3 more members. To take over the institutions which were not doing any type of fraud, working so absolutely no fraud. To take over such institutions, they are taking more members by bringing an amendment. Why, sir? Sir, you have got better experience. You worked in various fields. I know you're a good friend of mine. I got high regards. Why to add those institutions who are not doing any mistake? Absolutely going on very well. Dairy cooperatives. Tell me.
No, Devgowdaji.
In my own district, please.
No, now the
Today,
Ministry of Cooperative has been taken away from
1,000
agriculture.
crores only by milk milk cooperative societies in my own district. I don't want to take the name of Korean. When I was the Prime Minister, I went on. In the whole country, only Karnataka Milk Federation, except Gujarat and Karnataka. Today, 5,000 crores is out of milk production. Our farmers are happy. Why do you want to disturb? Adding another 3 or 4 members just to take over. By Karnataka government. Why, sir? You are a presiding officer. You have to, because sitting in that high exalted chair as a presiding officer, I got highest regard. Such things are going to be happening. Should not allow such a thing to happen. Please. Please see that an amendment, a suitable amendment must be brought
What point
by your good self with your vast experience.
One second.
Not to allow this cooperative
One second.
which are functioning by amending the Central Act.
1 second, Devgowdaji.
Requesting your good self.
Devgowdaji, 1 second. 1 second.
Please, I know.
Point
my
of order is
friend-
allowed. So give him
my
mic.
By the Congress
I
party
know
which was in opposition,
when you are
then Nandini would have gone, and the honourable former Prime Minister would appreciate that. It is because of the Congress that Nandini lives today in as also all other cooperatives.
Okay. No.
You want to?
No. 1 second. 1 second. You know, Lakshmanji, Devgowdaji, you have raised a point. Now, one, the objection is that is about the state government. B, Mr. Shivraj Singh is only agriculture minister, he is not cooperative minister. So whenever a discussion is in the House about ministry of cooperatives, then you can raise this point.
Sir, this is only what in the budget book I am reading that. Nothing beyond
The
that.
budget covers everything.
It is only.
But he is discussing
within
about agriculture Ministry of Agriculture.
Within the ambit of the national cooperative policy.
But that's a different ministry,
I
not
am
under it.
requesting the Honorable Agricultural Minister within the ambit of that policy. When Vajpayee was there,
Milk
there was the first amendment. I was there, I spoke on that. Today, again, I am reminding your good self to say whatever that is necessary to allow such things not to happen. That's all what I would like to say. I don't want to make any observation against anybody. Sir, the jackfruit, and the other one is tamarinds, which I have already mentioned. That also I have prepared a note with your kind permission.
Yeah, you can give it to the
tamarind,
and they will hand over to the minister.
Seeds, which is one of the best seed available for various products, not only in India, not only in Karnataka, outside Karnataka also. This also I would like to, because my friends should not feel that I am going to take more time.
Thank you, sir.
Kind. If you permit me, I will read. Otherwise,
No, you can give it to the note to the table office, and they will hand it over to the minister.
Okay, sir. I don't want to
then he can
consume more
study
time.
it and
Sir,
do the
tamarind is
needful.
one of the issue which I have already brought to your kind notice, and I have a detailed note on that. I will, through the table office, it may come to your kind notice. The other one is coconut water. Sir, coconut water.
So time is 13 minutes
Sir,
extra.
Cobra Karnataka, we have not satisfied. But when we approach the Honorable Prime Minister, he has ordered to purchase the Cobra. But unfortunately, the entire production what Karnataka is producing, they were unable to procure. That's why I am appealing to the Honorable Agriculture Minister. Even 60% has not been procured, Cobra, though the Prime Minister has ordered. Middleman again is exploiting the situation. That's why I appeal to your good self. See that the entire... I will stop, sir. I don't disobey. As a senior leader of the South, a senior member.
Time we have given.
No, I am not a senior leader.
Okay, now finish.
I will stop.
Acha.
I only appeal. See that the entire Cobra, which is now is not taken by the government agency, that should be all should be purchased and the farmers should be saved. With these words, I am grateful, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You have made a very valuable suggestions. Thank you, Dev Godaji. Thanks.
ವಿಶ್ವ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಜನಹಿತಕ್ಕಿದು ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಜಾಲ.